Hello and welcome to the Options Trading Authority. In this post recording, we are going to discuss the system called Right Side 3.0. And the topic was brought up of, hey, I just want to get on the right side of the markets. I know I'm not going to, pick the exact tops or bottoms. I just want to go with the price flow so I'm making money most of the time. So I feel, good. That I'm flowing with the markets, that I'm on the right side of the markets. So, what you need to do is you need to develop a method that will figure that out. Now, of course, this post is about a particular system that I made. So it was made for this intention. There was a certain desired result that was wanted, and that desired result was to be on the right side and have a very simple indicator to tell me that, okay, I should be short right now. I should be long right now. I should be in a long call position right now, or I should be in a long put position right now. Okay, and even if let's say the market reacted really quickly, or I missed my stops, or who knows, right? I just wanted to have a backup to show me very clearly, as I have, 500 other things flying around, to show me clearly where I am in the position. Okay, am I on the right side? If I'm on the right side, then hey, then I can stay in the position, even if I missed my trail stop or some other, various reason in my own personal trading. Now, of course, when you professionalize things more, you hire traders or you get things automated, if possible, and that's their job. Okay, the robot has a job, your trader has a job to execute. So they're more on top of these things, than maybe you if you have a lot of things going on. For example, all right, so you need a method and a mentality. As we say here, sometimes we never want to lose in trading. We just want to win all the time. Well, that's it's almost like a disease, okay? And that type of mentality, it just only breeds losing. And it's a form of greed, and whatever, we can beat on ourselves, all day long, say, oh, I'm bad, greedy, but it's not going to get you very far, right? Maybe it's good to admit certain things, but you need to change. You need to have a new way of doing things, a new way of thinking, in order to get better results, because just beating up on yourself only does what? It just makes you feel worse, okay? And what it usually does is it ends up getting you into a loop. You keep doing the same wrong thing over and over, right? So let's get smarter and let's develop a method and agree after, much doing your diligence and study of, the behavior of the system over time. It's important to accept the system. You have to, believe in it and accept the system. And then once you do, then you can begin executing it and say, hey, I'm just doing the system. I'm just doing my numbers. And now you are in a better position. For example, if you're a restaurant winging it all the time, coming up with the, flavor of the day, or the, the burger, method of the day, well, okay, that may be fine for a while to express your creativity for you personally, but you're personally bound to that business. Now, the thing is that once you systematize things and say, okay, I'm gonna have a recipe. All right, we're gonna do this way every time. So now your customers can know what to expect from your burgers, right? And then in order to make that happen more consistently, let's say you open up other locations, well, you need to have these, not only the recipes written out very clearly for every single step, but you need to have other protocols written out very clearly in every single step for how to collect the money, how to store the money, how to count the money, how to, clean, make sure the restaurant's clean, how to, clean the dishes correctly by law, how to, clean the exterior. You have to break down all these instructions to A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Now, once you do that, someone with a high school education can read what you wrote and say, and the action is so simple that they can read it and just do it and execute your system. Now all of a sudden you have consistent burgers. Your customers know what to expect, and it's just it's something you can expand upon and maybe call it McDonald's. All right. So in the case of a trading system here, you don't need to go. You're not going to franchise out of your trading, but you can expand. You can hire traders in a prudent way. You can get certain things programmed, but ultimately you need to be able to trade the system yourself first. So what you need to do is create a set of rules on entry and exit and profit taking. Now, if you buy the right side 3.0 options trading system, well, shortcut, you take my approaching 30 years experience in the market. Wow, it's a long time. Anyways, you take my experience and my trading experience, my investing experience, and my systems development experience mostly, right? And you take that and you just pay a tiny fraction of what you would for a franchise, which is in comparison, this is way underpriced. Anyways, may change that later. But you take this, you learn it, you practice it, you see if it's real in terms of historical results. Now you have a system to execute into the future, because no one can predict the future. McDonald's can't even predict, for sure how many people are going to buy their nasty burgers next year. But you can't know for sure, all right? But the best thing we can do in life is put ourselves in a higher probability scenario, because we have a better chance of certain future results by looking at ways that worked in the past versus just kind of winging it, right? That's how life works, and you better hope your doctor thinks that way too, right? So anyways, come to this site. You can see the link below if you're on YouTube, and click the link, get more information about this post, get more information about our system. Is very important for some of you. This may be able to put you into a financial freedom scenario, in that you could potentially trade this system and use it to make a living. All right, and with this system, you just need to check in a couple times a day. All right, that's about it. All right, it's a micro swing based system. Although you can end up riding a power trend for 2 weeks. Sometimes if it's super excited, it can go a whole month, and that can be very profitable. Anyways, more on the details in other videos. I just wanted to give you a rundown on this post right here. All right, thank you.